That presents a very difficult question, and it's difficult to answer that in a brief amount of time. My culture is comprehensive of several different cultures. I mean, just assessing myself independently of any culture, I'm 23-year-old African American male, student, employee. So all of those things embrace a number of different cultures at one time, including the student culture, the African American male culture, the African American culture, um, of the culture of America's workforce. So I think that it is definitely impossible to kind of blend that all into one culture that's representative of a group of people. Instead, I think that my culture is representative of a mixture of cultures, and what results from that is kind of my own culture, and I think that everyone to that extent has their own culture. Life is never really simple for anyone. I guess anyone that I've come in contact with, everybody's life can be complicated on many different levels. As far as my life, I guess at first glance it can seem pretty simple. I mean, I go to school, I go to work, I study, I hang out a little. My work life has so many different levels. My school life has so many different levels. My social life has so many different levels. When looking at life as I know it, I guess in the most simplistic sense would be just, I mean, a lot of school, a lot of studying, and a lot of hard work to make everything happen that I want to happen for me and for people surrounding me and just for the world in general. It's just a lot of hard work. So that's the easiest way I can say is my life as I know it currently is a lot of hard work consistently, day in, day out, night in, night out. Just hard work. That's a tough question. Once again, the world is so complex and there's so many things, infinite things, that I don't know about the world. My world, representative of the rest of the world, is so small. I really can't give a well-grounded opinion of what the world is like, or even what I think of it. So, I mean, opinions are like, you know, everybody has one. I think that the world is like a great place. There's so much stuff to learn for everybody. It's a great place to learn. I mean, it's a great place to be right now. It's a great time period to be in because there's so many opportunities to learn so many different things. And like, I just encourage everybody to get out of the box that a lot of people put themselves in, because the world is a lot bigger than the United States. The world is a lot bigger than the Western world, and or the world's a lot bigger than the developed world. Everyone should contribute to the greater good, is my personal opinion. Whenever you find yourself on the side of the majority, it's time to pause and reflect. There are a lot of people in the world that kind of go with the flow and take care of themselves, and other than that, they're not worried about contributing to any greater good. They're worried about contributing to their pockets or contributing to whatever small subset of the world that they're in. Um, and there's a minority of people that are thinking bigger than that. That's just kind of like the people that I try to seek out and emulate in hopes that one day I can be as influential as they are. So the world to me is outstanding. It's not perfect. It never will be. It never has been. But we're on the right track, and we have a lot of people contributing and a lot of great minds right now, and I'm happy with that. And I just hope that that continues, and I hope that I can contribute as much as I possibly can.
I feel like it could be used in positive ways and also negative ways. people that are sick and are going through some things like that. I feel like it can help them get better, improve their, you know, their body and different things going on with that. Also be negative in the sense of, you know, get used to abuse their body, get high, um, solve problems that really are not issues there. I feel like in any profession you have good people and you have bad people. Definitely you will learn to look at doctors as somebody that's always going to be there to help you and look at your better interests. But at the end of the day, there's some doctors that, you know, look more for money, or some pharmacists that look more into money things and the benefits that they can get. So just like in any profession, I feel like there's good ones and there's bad ones. It's just, you know, up to you, and hopefully you pick the right decision. The issues that I feel like we're facing as a youth today is have to do with a lot of just um, ignorance, in a sense, not knowing things, not having the proper knowledge about certain things, especially as far as dealing with STDs and things like that to do with sex, even abortion, even just protecting yourself. I feel like there's a lot of lack of knowledge going around, or people not necessarily listening or paying attention, or think that's a serious matter. So I think like things like that is lack of knowledge and just not really caring about what's going on and having or wanting to know what you can do to make things better, or, you know, keep things safe.
I feel like medication personally has a great benefit for us, as in allowing our bodies to heal and treatment, but I think it also has a negative effect as far as harming our body, especially if you're taking multiple kinds of medication, because of the chemical reactions within our bodies, and it can also cause a person to be mentally and physically depressed. My personal interaction among healthcare professionals, whether it is doctors or a nurse or anyone in that particular setting, has been a tremendously great experience, because it actually has influenced me to actually want to become a medical doctor myself and pursue a career in the medical field. Because of my age, I think the only barriers that I truly face is the lack of knowledge among society, and how society viewed us as not being able to be accepted in that situation. As a young adult, it's important for us to realize that we have to continue to strive to earn the acceptance through our education to benefit ourselves as well as our families in the future.